Well, I lost. Yeah, it was a travesty. I got fourth place. My lawyer called me partway through, so I had to stop. Tragically, but I guess we can go through and review the match itself. I felt like I actually played terribly. However, Maka thinks I played the best in this game despite getting last. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I know. I made several bad discards. So let's turn Maka on, and let's go through this. Yeah, that was the first discard, and I think I even said originally in there that I should have discarded the Southwind, and I don't know what I was doing. So yeah, it's kind of stuff like that. I discard the Southwind. Yeah, shocking how close the 9 was actually. Because the 9 was a 6 there, so here... I don't know why it's better. I guess because no one is discarding 9s. I don't really know, though. It's like got proximity to the Dora. Maybe it's better because it's dangerous and our hand didn't improve. Like we did not get like a 7 that would help us accept the Dora. Yeah, this was a bad... So discarding the 9 was correct here. This wasn't even actually on the thing as something to discard. I should have discarded not this. Why did I discard 7? Honestly, I don't remember. Made the right discard. Still close with that 9. The 5 is a consideration. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I discard this 9 finally. Yeah, 3 9s are dead. Or 2 9s are dead. This will be the third. So that kind of makes the Dora less useful. This guy has 2 Dora over there. That's a spooky monster. This guy has the other 2. We discard this white. Whoopsies. Let's go back. Yeah, discard this 9. Discard the white. Yeah, I make that choice. I make this choice. Discard the 6. Still the 5. They really want me to get rid of this red 5. I guess because I don't have anything near it. Like a 2, 3, 4 doesn't use the 5. But if I draw a 2, 3, 4, like... I don't know. Wow, okay. I think in the game when I discarded the 7, I was like, oh, I should have discarded this 1. I can't remember actually if that is true though. But I'm glad that this 1 discard was correct. That 2 discard was correct. 2, 3, 4. Actually, I genuinely don't remember why I discarded this, and I don't know why it's correct here. Why is discarding the 2? I have a straight sequence thing. No one's in Ricci. Hold up. I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. No. What? Oh, right. The 5. Duh. Oh my god, I'm blind. Oh no. I should have discarded this 8 that I just drew. Instead, I discarded this 7. Just going for like a pair because I did have a pair at this point. Yeah. I guess it wants me to do the pair double-sided weight thing. Should have discarded this 8 again. At least I made the good discard of the ones considered. But yeah, I guess the 6 is dangerous because someone could need it. Like they may have just not cheated this one or something. I don't know. Or maybe they drew it and they need a pawn. I'm not really sure. I'm out of it today. Discard this East Wind, which was bad. I should have discarded this 2 once I had this 8. Yeah, I guess that's fair because this, like, well, I don't know. If I get 3, I still want to use it 3, 4, 5. And if I get 6, I can still use this pair. So I'm actually not sure why. Let's find out why. There's 1, 8 gone, 1, 2 gone. You're probably not in there. I don't know. Discard this 8. That was good. Glad. I think he probably calls here. Yeah, he called. I discard this 2 when I should have discarded this 8. Now, is it because it's dangerous for this guy? Because, like, he might be in that suit? Huh. And then it's like, you could maybe discard this, which is truly wild to me. Yeah, why? Why does it want me to discard this too? I mean, sorry, why does it want me to discard this 8? I discarded this too. Okay, what makes the 8 discard better? This guy is out of 8. Doesn't need it. One of the door just got discarded. I'm surprised that guy didn't pawn immediately. He needs a Yakuhai anyway, or not a Yakuhai, a Yaku anyway. Like, he has a 9. His hand's already open. So Tanya is out of the option. He needs either this red or green dragon, or something else. Maybe a Pinfu later. Okay, anyway, so then this 8. There's a 7 gone. There's 9 gone. 1, 2, 3, 4 mon characters. 4. So the 1 is gone. So that straight sequence potential is gone. 1, 3, 2, 3. 2 3s are gone. 7s. So 1 8 is gone. 1 7. 2 7s. 1 9. So I guess because it has less sequence potential, because 1, 2, 3, and it's equally likely for paired, for like drawing the 3rd copy. Sorry. And 2. All the ones are gone in here, which would make me think that this is less useful. What am I missing here? 4, 5, 6. I get this straight, which is nice. Is it because I'm definitely using this and I don't have a made bit in the bamboo suit? So like maybe it's trying to get me into half flush or something? I'm not really sure. Also, I didn't know you could use the scroll wheel. I should have discarded this too. Also, that's the wrong way. Okay, we need to go back. Okay, so I should have discarded that too. Made the right discard. Should have discarded this 8. Seven, 8. So that's not relevant because that's equally likely to, because there's 1 of this and then 1 of that discarded. So you're equally likely to draw the 3rd copy. This 7, 2 7s are gone. So the 8 is more useful because all of the 1 mon are gone. Is it because like more people aren't in bamboo? Like this guy's probably not in it. This guy's probably not in high bamboo. Yeah, if he was waiting on 8s of bamboo, he probably would not be discarding 7. And let's see, 5, 6, 7. This guy could be waiting on an 8 of bamboo, except he discarded a 9, So probably unlikely. So I guess it's... And this guy hasn't discarded a low mon character. So he's probably just waiting on the 2, so I guess that's probably why it's better to discard this. Alright, I think we found why. And I make the correct discard, discarding the 2, and on this one, he cheese. I remember that. I made a completely heinous discard. I should have discarded this other 2. I think I was on the phone with my attorney, maybe at this point, and or I was just overwhelmed or something. I don't really know. I'm feeling really strange today. Made the good discard there. This is equivalent. Who cares? Why does it want me to discard this? This is my 4, 5, 6. What? Does it want me to fold to this guy? Like, I don't understand. 8. Because maybe... it's whatever. I don't know. We're just not going to care about that. And exhaustive draw. Oh, wait. Does that put me in... No, it would have been way higher. No, it wouldn't put me in 10 pi. Okay. Made the right decision, at least. Made the right here as well, which is nice. Yeah, these terminal tiles, not great. Made the right call here. Made the right call there. Made a bad call here. It's not even on the thing. Why did I discard this 5? Because I had 6, 7, 8. Could have discarded this. Just go with my pair of 2s. 1, 5 is already out there. I think I was discarding it because it felt relatively safe. Because he discards a 5, you discard a 3, so you probably don't have 4, 5. And you discarded a 5. That's probably what I was thinking. And also I wasn't planning on using it because I already have a 6, 7, 8. But why is this a better discard? Because terminals suck, I guess, and 5s are better than a terminal. Even with the potential sequence, because this is our pair. We currently have a pair here and a pair here, actually. So we have a double. We have a weight here for this 4, and we can use 2, 3, 4, and 7. We use 5, 6, 7, which makes this pair more valuable, thus making this. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it now. So this we're never really using this for a straight. I mean, we might use this for a 1, 2, 3 if we don't add those, like get those cards, those tiles. But I don't know. Made the right discard here. Made it there. And there. Wrong discard here. I should have discarded this. 2, 3. Is it 1, 2? Oh wait, no. This is. I'm supposed to be looking for one of circles. 1, 2. So there's 2 1s out there. I guess it's just like use your 3, 4, 5. Like this additional tile stapled on to this weight is medium. I don't know though, it is a double-sided weight. But this also wants, this 4 also wants it, so let's see. If I get the 4, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm waiting on this, so it probably just wants me to cut this because it wants me to use this red 5. I made it, discarded it next turn. Interesting. Should have discarded this 8 though. 7 is gone. I don't really know, but I guess I should have discarded this 8. It's not like huge difference. This was a bad discard. I should have discarded this for reasons earlier. This 4-mon character. I mean, at this point, it might not be safe. Like, I know this was discarded a while ago, but like, he might suddenly need a 4-mon. or he might. I don't really know. He discarded the 3, and this guy discarded the 5 earlier, so it doesn't really make sense that they'd be waiting on a 4-mon. So I think this is fine, but I guess it's like earlier, the terminals are worse than just like random mid-level, mid-number tiles. I should have discarded this, made that bad one, and I sumoed, or he sumoed. I don't know if I would have won that. I don't really want to check. Made the right discard there, very cool. Terminals suck. I wonder why it's that terminal specifically is the one that is good to discard, not any of these ones. I don't know, man. Made this discard, made that discard. I should have discarded this. I have 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. So maybe it was like keep this around, discard this 3, because this is already probably being used here. 1, 2, 3. The second 3, though the second 3 gives me 3, 4, 5 potential. But it's not a pair, and it's a middleweight. Middleweights are not great. So yeah, I guess I see that. This guy's probably in characters. Well, I guess there's no real way to say that. You know, we've had 4 discards. He could be in high circle or low bamboo. He might have just not drawn characters, and indeed he only drew 2 characters so far, so he hasn't really done much. But yeah, just discarding this, I guess, was medium, because I could get 9, get a 7, 8, 9, then I'm just waiting on a 4, but that's still a single tail weight, which is similar here. I don't know, we're gonna move on. That was a good discard. I mean, at least it was the second best discard, but I should have discarded this 5 at that point. Yeah, and immediately after I discarded this, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I have the second 3. Like, all I need is another 2. And I did end up drawing it. Spoiler alert. Did discard. I did reach-y. I should not have reach-y'd. After I reach-y'd, I regretted it. I was like, why did I do this? Now I'm waiting on 3 tiles. Yeah, because it was a single tile wait for the 5. I did end up getting there, so I'm glad I reached, but like it was not good. Then we go into second. I make the right discard here. This was pretty close. This was way down there. Should have discarded this 9. I discarded this one. I don't know why it matters, really. Does Maka just hate bamboo? I don't know. Should have discarded this, which makes sense. I discarded this honor tile. Basically, I discarded this because I didn't want someone to draw 2 honor tiles and then just be waiting on this. But yeah, I probably should have just kept it. I discarded this, which was the second best discard at least, but yeah, I still should have discarded this 9. Discarded there. Good choice. Good choice. I hit that finally. I discarded this North Wind. This is pretty marginal difference. So like pretty solid overall. I don't actually know why it wants me to discard this 6. I'm like, there haven't been any 5s that came out of bamboo. Like there's one in his hand obviously, and one in his hand, but we don't know that. We can't see that. Sorry, I realized that was still up. So I honestly, I think this is fine. I think I'm fine with that discard. Same reason. I think I'm probably still fine with having discarded this, even though Maka says discard the 6, because I guess I can already use the 5, because I have 3, 4, 5, or I could have 2, 3, 4. So the 6 is kind of not doing much, but I don't really think this 3 would be doing anything either. So yeah, and especially because there's a 3 here, a 1 here, a 1 there. Oh no, never mind. There's a 4 there, a 3, a 1, a 2, a 4, and this 5. So like this 3 seems pretty useless to me at this point in time. Made the right call. Discarding this. I discarded 3, 2 turns in a row. Very funny. I discarded this when I should have discarded this. I guess Maka wants me to fold. And yeah, I should have. I did discard this after, I think. Oh, okay. I did. Okay, I remember why I did this. So he throws the 5 and I throw 6 because he might not need it, but I feel like I recall someone saying that once I watched something like a YouTube video, that discarding a tile that is near to the tile that they discarded when they reachy is maybe not great, because they might be waiting on the tile near it. And yeah, he just did not need the 6, obviously. I discard this, which is good. I think I was in Foldville. I can't remember. Discard this 9. Let's see how it goes. The 6. Yeah, because he discarded the 5, so he's probably not waiting for a 6. He discarded this 9, so he probably doesn't have 7, 8. I mean, he could have 7, 8 and just be waiting on the 6, but like, seems unlikely given the 5. Discard. Made the right one here. Made the right one here. It does, and unfortunately end up dealing in. I'm glad that was right at least, because boy, this one was painful. This one basically lost me the game immediately. I'm glad at least the discard decision itself was correct. And I make a terrible discard call. I discard this white tile. I wonder if I just didn't see what I drew. I don't know why I discarded this instead of that. This thing is useless. I discarded it the next turn. I might have been... I think I was on the phone for basically the rest of this game. So I was kind of making decisions while being sidetracked. Yeah, and then there was this thing. Discarded it the next turn. Should have discarded this 9. I think I discarded this because the chances of drawing another 9 were really low, so it probably wasn't going to be useful to me. And I was maybe... I think I was overcorrecting for my earlier discard of a doubled up tile near... Actually, I don't know. That's actually not relevant at all. Well, it's somewhat relevant because you could draw an 8 and then a second 8 and then a second 9, but I don't think that's relevant. Sorry if that doesn't make any sense at all. But this was a bad discard, apparently. I'm not really sure why. Like, why is the 8 a better call than the 9? I guess because I have a pair of 9s here, and it's probably a pair I'm not using. Unless I draw the 7. Should have discarded this 9. I discarded this. At least it was the second best choice. Discarding this 9. I discard this 9. The best choice marginally. This 6 was defensible apparently. Discard this, which is good. This was basically the only good call. But these are terrible. I would imagine picking 7 or 2. This is an awful discard. Literally the worst one possible. This one is marginally better, but I should have discarded the 6 because I'm waiting on a 2 or a 5, and you know, the 6 might not be relevant. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, make the right discard here. Make the right discard here at least. That would have been a travesty if I discarded that. Made the right discard here. Made a bad discard here. I should have discarded this 4 over the 6. So let's find out why. So 1, 2. So currently we see 2 of the Tuamon character. So this side weight is like pretty low. And let's see about 5s. 1 that we wouldn't see. Yeah, so we see 1, 5. But 2 of the lower 2s does make it less reasonable to think we might end up using the 2, 3, 4, which would make the pair of 4s better. We already see 1, we see no 6s. Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, because the odds of drawing triplets of this are much better, and this is probably not useful for 2, 3, 4. So this is just a better tile, realistically, especially because we can pawn to get there. Our hand's already open, so it doesn't really change anything. We're going for Tanyao. Spoiler alert, I don't think I got this. I should not have discarded this 2 because of the Dora proximity. Should have discarded this 6. Where did my other 6 go? What? Oh, I discarded it. Doi. I'm dumb. Yeah, well now it's correct to discard that. And I drew a second 3. That was good. That was good. That was good. Sort of marginal for the 2. That was good. That was good. That was good. And exhaustive draw. Made a horrible discard here, apparently. It wanted me to discard this seat wind, so it's like more useful possibly. I guess just to get it out of, just in case people draw some stuff. And this might be useful if I draw 2, but like that, it's not exactly likely. But it's also not exactly likely to draw one of these. So I don't really know. Not sure exactly why. I guess because these result in higher scores, like they're a Yaku potential. So getting those out it can be nice, and we have like a pretty solid 2, 3, 4. We have this 4, 5 double weight, a 3, 4 double weight. So we can pretty easily get into Tanyao range. But I guess this also needs to go for Tanyao, so I don't know. Made the wrong discard here, should have discarded this still. Interesting, this was a bad discard according to Maka. I guess because I have pure straight potential. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get 5, I have 4, 5, 6. This guy is not going to be useful. So this was a bad discard, and I immediately regretted that. I think I recall. This is now a good discard because I discarded that. So good job. At least I did the next thing. This was a good discard. This is what I should have discarded, but I discarded that. So yeah. Yep. All right. Made the right call there. Made the right call here. The 6 was Ron. Oh, and then I immediately get Ron. Yeah, actually, I think this one was something that I felt really bad about. But it's funny that this is the right discard. So I'm glad about that, at least. Yeah. And that's it. And I lost. And it was tragic. So my 3-game win streak is in tatters. At least I played the game well, even though it did not feel like it at the time. I got the highest rating in the match, so, you know, the moral victory, even if the pretty numbers, pretty graph go down and cry. Anyway, thanks. That's all.